So it's Sunday today, and luckily, y'all, it is a clear blue sky. It is approximately 54 degrees. My Mazda says outside. Feels good to me, and a little breezy, but check it out. Oh yeah, that's clear blue sky right there. I just got a fresh, brand new open carrier in the mail, and funny enough, I ordered it off eBay, and I went to check the shipping a couple of days later, and I realized I sent it to the previous house that I used to live at. So that sucked. I had to drive over there. Luckily, it's only like a 5-minute drive, and knock on their door, do the knock of shame, and say, "Hey, I'm so sorry about this," and then explain what happened. And I was like, "It's supposed to be here this Saturday. Here's my number. I'll see when it gets delivered. Would it be a problem if after it gets delivered, I just swing by and pick it up off the porch? I'll be out of your hair." And luckily, the dude was super cool. And he's like, "You step foot on my porch, I'm joking." He was like, "Yeah, man, that ain't no problem." Oh man, there's a dead dog on the road. That's sad. Anyways, so I stopped by there yesterday. I picked it up. Right now, I've got that sucker chilling in the freezer with the popsicles. And I got the bearings set outside, and I'm gonna take my heat gun and warm the races up on the bearings, pop them in, boom, 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 little this, that. Gonna get it all on camera, and we're gonna get a mini spool in the old 94 OBS GMC 1500 5.7 350 single cab. Let's do it. This badass drift car, man, that's sick. Hell yeah. Get this cross pin out. Well, y'all, get this. As fate would have it, I'm sitting here, went to do the install, and it's around. Show you here, this is the new one. And online, in so many places, they lump the 8.5 size with this 8.6 size. Well, this one that came out has the smaller bearings than this one, and it's slightly different. I can't just take these bearings off and put them on here because the diameter of that part is a little bit too big for that. So my only option would be to get that machine down on both sides and put the correct size bearings on it. I found one online that specifically differentiated between the heavy duty one and the standard one. Now the ring gear lined up absolutely perfect for it, but that really sucks. It sucks yet again. So there's the spot where the bearing goes in, and then on the other side
There's the bolt hole, bolt hole, bolt hole, bolt hole. So the bearing goes in there. Ring gear goes up against that. I don't know what kind of gear that'd be called. But anyways, it just would not fit. So I'm really getting a collection of parts that don't even fit this truck. But I guess I'm just gonna have more parts to have giveaways with. I mean, it's a brand new open carrier. And I've got that other, I bought a 28 spline mini spool thinking it was a 30 spline. So I've got that as well. So in the meantime, I've just been going over the fenders a whole lot and spraying this 2-in-1 filler and sandable primer from Rust-Oleum. And really filling it out. Then I'll block sand it one more time a little bit and put some actual filler in the last little spots that I even think that it needs to be. And I'm going to paint it. But the actual correct open carrier should be here in a couple of days, hopefully. I can get this freaking thing back on the road because I'm sick of it sitting here. I want to drive it. Drive me crazy. Man, who else has bought a part thinking that it was going to be the right one, or got misled by the description of it and knew that it was going to be the right one and then went to install it and it just held you the hell up. But for now, thanks for watching, y'all. Remember, if you got a wrench, you got a garage. See you on the next one.